Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Scott from Relator Supplies. How are you? We're going to do number 2 in our shotgun maintenance series, and that is cleaning your over and under shotgun, your side by side. All the principles are the same. And we're talking about guns that are shot regularly, either active play target shooters shooting most weekends, or game bird shooters shooting through the season where they're shooting quite regularly. What I want to do is show you how no one likes cleaning guns. I don't like cleaning guns. But what I want to show you is how little time it really takes if you have the right gear and equipment. So first of all, we're just going to go through some basic equipment that you're going to need. Obviously you're going to need gun oil, you're going to need some 4x2 cloth. I would recommend paper towels, an old toothbrush, and a what have I missed? Paper towels, old toothbrush, some gun oil. Okay, now let's pretend we're starting with a gun that maybe has not been maintained as well as it should be and needs a really good clean down the barrels to get rid of plastic fouling, probably rust, and everything else. There's a company called Napier of London, make a great range of products and good cleaning kits. Amongst those products in their cleaning kits is some 12 and 20 gauge rods, 28 gauge. But part of those kits is what they call a pane and doorway brush. I'm going to have my cameraman zoom in on this brush here. This makes the American 12 gauge brushes look like a toy. This is a beast, and it's lots of very fine brass bristles. They really clean plastic out of barrels that haven't been maintained properly. I can't recommend it highly enough. If you're looking for a product to really start from a standardized point, clean your gun up, Napier and their pane and doorway brushes really will clean the board. If you are shooting semi-regularly, like every weekend, and cleaning your gun as you should do, God help me, for 40 years I've been trying to preach clean your guns, you don't need anything quite so aggressive. And there's a number of different products that are out on the market at the moment, and this is by no means the only way to clean shotguns. It's just what I've used over years of shooting, and it's served me well and it's maintained my guns well. But I don't like cleaning guns, no one does. It's a pain. But I've come back from a day shooting. My cameraman is very soon going to put a stopwatch on screen, and you'll see it does not take me long to clean my gun, and I'm going to be doing it the long way because I'm going to show you a couple of different products. But first and foremost, I've shown you how to assemble or disassemble the gun in the first one of the series. So the gun comes apart into its 3 major components. First of all, I'm going to, like I said in number 1 in the series, get rid of all your old lubricant. Clean it out, get rid of unburnt powder. If you've got some sticky little places to get into in actions, an old toothbrush, cotton buds will serve you very well. I remove all the old lubricant from the monoblock, and to be honest, at home I use a paper towel because it's cheaper. So I've cleaned off all the old unburnt powder and grease there, and not forgetting the radius on the fore-end iron. Cleaned all that up. Right, so basically clean there. My gun's shot regularly, so what I use is one of these Tetra woolly gun mops. It's quick, because my gun's maintained, there's no heavy plastic in there, there's only a day's worth. Basically you put that in there like that. It's slightly abrasive being a synthetic wool. That's the bottom barrel done. That's the top barrel done. And I highly recommend putting this dirty cleaning rod, because it gets a lot dirtier than that, back in its protective tube. If you want, I tend to lubricate the whole rod. There's in the handle here, there's a little woolen mop you can hang on the end and drag back through the barrel, covered in oil, but mine has basic lubricant on it, and that's certainly enough to maintain shotgun barrels. At that point, I will clean the face of the action, the barrel face, because it will have some wool and debris on it that's come off the rod. And I'm going to re-lubricate the gun and put it back together. And if it's taken me 5 minutes, I'll be surprised. Maybe I will be surprised, who knows. Always put a little bit of grease on your 4-end iron on the radius. It's amazing. You see guns come in that have been picked, that something's got in there and picked up. This rag is actually relatively oily, so that gun is now ready to have some snap caps put in it. Have the firing pins or the hammers fired off to take the pressure off the springs, and that gun can go into storage till next time it's shot, and I'll guarantee you it won't have a drop of rust on it, and it will serve you beautifully. I'm just going to go and move out of shot for a second and put this gun in the rack. So what do you reckon, Mr. Cameraman? 4 minutes or 5? 4 or 5, rightio. Okay, and that's really about it. Basic gun maintenance. You know, that gun, to say that's not the only way to do it, it's just the way I've done it, and it serves me very, very well. We have just picked up a great agency from the UK. We're going to have these installed very soon. This is a magic bore cleaning rod, which is much the same as the Tetra gun, except so much better. This is a big fluffy rod, very, very well made. It's jointed here, here and here. Much heavier duty. It's a big machined aluminium handle. It's all the same features as the Tetra gun, but it has this bronze brush on the end. If there's anything stubborn inside that barrel, a bit of plastic that maybe not coming out, this will take it out. A high quality bronze brush, a bit longer than normal, and as I say, 3 or 4 passes down the barrel with that, let's say 5 because they're effortless, that gun's going to be clean as a whistle. Again, I put a little bit of lubricant on this. I find it works better with a bit of lubricant on it. And I don't even put an oily patch down it because the lubricant that's there maintains the barrel, I have found. But anyway, if you're looking for a really high quality product from the UK that's going to serve you a lifetime, magic bore, I've got them coming in all the gauges, 12, 20, 16, 28. They also do a version that instead of having a manual handle on the end, it has a power fitting for a drill. So if you've got a set of barrels that are in a bad way and need a really good workover, you can put that on a battery drill and keep the revs down nice and slow and a little bit of lubricant, and it will clean them up like new. Anyway, it's a new product to Reload and Supply. I've been using it for about 3 months. Love it. Magic bullet. These things are a beast. At Reloader Supplies, we don't sell kids, we don't sell fishing rods, we sell guns and shit that goes bang. Thank you.